Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign. We're back in Myth of Empires today for another guide. Bit of a cheesy guide this time, so fair warning to any of you guys who want a more legit approach to leveling your physique and your armor skills. This is definitely not one of those legit ways. It is on the verge of not intentional, depending on how your argument and what you feel is exploity or cheesy or whatever. But I've been asked multiple times to do this video, so I will do that. I just wanted to put the disclaimer out there that this is the cheesy way of leveling physique and armor. So what are you going to need to set up your physique and your armor proficiency leveling farm? You're going to need 6 foundations, you're going to need 20 walls, you're going to need 3 doors and 6 ceilings. Now I've got it in clay here just because the foxes actually do damage to wooden foundations and eventually they will destroy it while you're doing this sort of farm going on here to level up your proficiencies in physique and armor. You can do this for both light and heavy, but it's definitely better for heavy because you have more defense and you last longer. You're also going to need a bed and a couple of chests if you want to sit here for a while. If you're low level in your proficiencies, then you're going to be want to level it up much quicker. You're going to be here for longer. Maybe you're going to be here for the full hour, which probably requires you about 2 different sets of armor. I'm going to be using steel, even though I have black iron armor set. I'm going to be using steel for this. You can use iron. I leveled mine to 600 in iron armor, and it only took me 2 suits to get from, like, I don't know, 200 to 600, and it did that in 1 sitting. So it's a really quick way for leveling your physique up, and leveling your physique will give you more HP, give you more carry weight, less stamina usage, more stamina. Is one of the most important skills that you can actually learn and level up on the proficiency level. And your armor is probably your second most important, especially in a PvP server where you should be wearing heavy armor at all times. So where do you set up this little sort of farming base? Now you're going to be looking for places like this. You see this fox den, and you're going to be wanting to do it on the right side of the map. So you're going to have a fox den here. There's more fox dens over here, level 1 to 10 foxes. You got another one up here, another one here. So you got 4 different spots. So if any of these spots are taken, you can go to a different spot and set up. And depending on how busy your server is, you're going to want to set up in one of these. Now, why do you want to set up in one of these? Because they have loads of foxes of all kinds of levels around this area. So to start off with, you are going to want your blessings. So we're going to go inside. My horse is in here to get myself shut out by the door. So the horse is in here. This is where I park my horse. I've got the chest in here and the bed. Now I've got 1 size wall, so I can just jump over it into here. So when I die, I'm going to respawn into the bed over there after doing my thing on this side. So when you've set your base up, you're going to want to teleport. You want to go to, I don't know, your main base, wherever the main base is. Ours is right here. Everyone knows where we are on the server anyway, so it's not like it's OPSEC or anything. You're going to want to go to your actual boundary marker. Now, if you've watched my videos in the past, you're going to know that that is how you get your blessings in the boundary marker. So if we go over to the actual boundary marker and just going to have a quick look, just in case this is the first time you're here, I don't want to miss anything out just because it's been in previous videos. You want to go to the boundary marker, you want to go to blessings, and you're going to want to see this one here, and you want to bless this twice. Now for us, we get about 170% proficiency gain because of the level of our boundary marker and our skills and the guild skills. But you want to click this blessing twice, double stack for 1 hour. This will level up your proficiencies quicker. I'm not going to do it at this moment in time because I'm going to be leveling my one-handed from 750 today. So I'm going to be using it for that. Got a pretty nutty little base going on here. Well, I say little. So once you've done that, you're going to want to go to your bed, go back to your bed, and you're going to want to click on teleport. E on the bed makes you teleport, and you're going to teleport to your fox bait. Now if we go inside of the box, I've got a little set of steel armor in here. I've got my actual weapons and stuff just in case I get murdered outside by a player. I don't lose everything straight away. You can get in the bed and stick my black iron and my blue weapon on and just mess his day up. So you're going to want to run around in the area where the foxes are. You're going to want to go up and punch one of them. Hi, Foxy. Boom, boom. There we go. We have a fox, and you're going to want to run around and you're going to want to grab the aggro. And the thing about foxes is as long as you have a fox's aggro to you, you can get them to just start chasing you city. Now, the reason why you don't just stand out in the field is because on PvE servers, if you die and someone runs past and sees your body, you're going to get looted. Or if in a PvP server, you don't want all of this stuff going on where people are going to run and kill you. So you just go into this little 2x2, get all these foxes inside. Hi, foxes. There we go. And you're just going to stand there. You can crouch so they hit your chest and your legs so it doesn't take all away straight away. Why is this fox not hitting me? Come here, fox. Hit me. Right, so when you got all of these foxes on you, they're going to be doing damage. You see it on the left-hand side. Now, I have quite high HP at 600, currently sitting at 600 on my physique, leveling it through this way because otherwise you're just going to be spending a hell of a long time. And to keep up with all of the PvP guys where everyone's using these cheesy methods to level their actual proficiencies, we have to keep up somehow. So sometimes we do have to let our bar slip a little bit and jump into the cheesy method. So if if we actually go into our skills, now my physique is stuck at 600 right now because I haven't had the 25k to unlock that physique. So you're going to want to go over to your heavy armor. And every time these foxes are hitting you, especially when you have the 5 expertise points in there with the 6 times skill efficiency and the 170% that we currently have on that proficiency bonus, it levels up really, really quickly. Now I have no proficiency bonuses at all right now, and you can see how quickly it is leveling up. We started at 580, we're now in 581, and it's going to be going on, and you just sit there until you get really low health, die, and then you're going to respawn in the bed, which I'll show you in a second once I do die. And you're just going to jump over the wall, put your armor back on, punch a fox, and they're going to start hitting you again. Now, sometimes you're going to have to actually wiggle around a little bit because they don't actually hit you. Not all of them. So you're going to want all of them to sort of spread around you so you get hit multiple times and level much quicker. So that was about 30 seconds and we got 1 full point in the actual armor itself. Let's see what our HP is like. I've got so much bloody HP, and using the steel armor, it takes a long time for you to die. And these foxes, for some reason, just lagged out, I guess, and stopped hitting me. But basically, you just got to sit there. You just sit there, let them beat on you for as long as you want. Make sure that you got your blessings on if you're going to be doing it. It levels both your physique and your heavy armor and light armor, depending on what you're choosing. Now, you might be thinking that you could put a couple of light pieces on and a couple of heavy pieces on, mix them together to level light and heavy at the same time. That's not the case. Whatever is being hit is what actually gets the proficiency. So if you're going to do it, wear full light, wear full heavy. Now, have less foxes on you hitting you if you're going to be leveling your light, because you'll be dying a hell of a lot quicker and you'll be getting hit a hell of a lot harder by the foxes. Instead of 5 to 10 damage a hit, you're going to be hit for like 20 to 50 in the light armor. So we're getting close to death right now. He's going to drop me in a second, and it's going to take a couple of seconds more for actually to go all the way down. Now, when you are downed and you're actually waiting to die, don't hit the suicide, because if you suicide in this game, you actually lose honor. So it's actually detrimental to you to actually suicide. So running around suiciding, you're losing honor and you won't be able to upgrade your nobility. That slows it down. So make sure to not suicide unless you have to. Don't do it very often. God, it literally takes so long to kill me. I'm sitting here for like 10 minutes waiting to record the bloody video for it to die. So I'm going to show you what to do after. And there we go. We're finally down. Now this is going to go down for your bar while you're downed and out. And then you're going to actually just spawn in here where your base is. Now you're just going to respawn in the bed in that base. You're going to jump over the wall. The foxes aren't going to attack you. And the reason why we wall them in like this is so you can just continuously just go bang, E, R, punch one fox, and then let them beat on you again and continue on. And that is how you cheesily level your physique and your armor of choice. Now in the future, if I do any more guides that are kind of cheesy like this, I will let you know as a disclaimer in the beginning that they are cheesy. And if you're gonna get like legit angry of cheesy methods of doing guides, then you will know at least. I'll put a little cheese icon on the thumbnail for you guys so you can see that this is a guide that's not very 100% legit, but you do what you got to do to keep up with everyone else. So I hope this is able to help some of you guys. Make sure to like and sub if you do enjoy my Myth of Empires content. There's a link from my description if you want to ask me any questions. There's plenty of people in there that will be able to help you out if I'm not online at the time, so make sure to go in there if you fancy it. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.